Hello all. So I'm coming up with one more new tutorial today. So modeling a 3D car in Autodesk 3ds Max. So let's get started. So you can use any of the 3D application. Either you can use Maya, Max, Blender. So let's start up. So very first of all, let's take one reference. I have a reference of a car. So let's take a reference over here. So this is a reference. So first let's see how we can work out with. So first of all, let's go into Photoshop and let's cut this out. So it's like go into the rulers and let's set it to front, side and top view perfectly. Alright, so it's perfect. So now what I'm going to do is let me take a new file of 1024 768 and click OK. So let's go over here. Let me take a side view from here, from this image. Right click, layer via cut. So let's take this and let's place this over here. Same thing. I'm going to cut this out. Right click, layer via cut. Again I'm going to take this, place it over here the right way. Again I'll go to the main layer and I'm going to cut this, layer via cut, and let's take this over here. So very first of all, press Ctrl T. It's a very big file. Let's resize it first and place it. So let's off this view. Select this and this. Select this all. Press Ctrl T and let's just increase the size of it. So I'll go on to the top view and check it and adjust it accordingly, and I'll off it. I'll go to the front view, I'll reduce the opacity and I'll check whether it's in the straight line. Yes, it's in the straight line. So I'll push it at the center, not a problem. So I'll just increase its opacity. So off both the layers. Let's go into file, save as it. Let's go into the desktop or wherever. You can just save as fcart and save it as top, save it as JPG. Off it on this file, save as front, save it as JPG. Off this on this file, save as side, save it as JPG. So let's go into the Max, and first of all let me take a plane in the front view. For now I'll just take size as, you can put it in the background also. I'll just take the size as 1024 by 768. I'm sorry, width will be 1024 768 and reduce the size of it. You can reduce it more over here and just push this up. Okay. So let me assign a material over here. So press M and I'll just go into the compact material editor. Go into this and let's take a bitmap, desktop, ref, car and the front view. Press F3. Let's make this as a 90 degree. Let's go over here, shift and rotate it. Click OK. Again go into the material, go into the bitmap, and same as side view. Just remove this realistic view over here. So now as you can see over here, first let's set it properly, then we can adjust it. So I'm going to push this backside, I'm going to push this way. On this hand, I'll just make it as right, and I'll go over here and I'll just flip it. So after the flipping is done over here, I'll just push it the right way. So press shift and drag and make a copy of it, and just push it over here, push this over here, and press M, material, and again go over here, set up a bitmap as a top view. So as you can see over here, you got the front, side and the top view perfectly. So there are many methods for modeling a car. So one of the method which we'll be using is like we are going to use a method that is a plane method. So let's take a plane over here. First of all, let's take a plane. Let's give a segment. After taking a plane, let's go to the front view and set the plane over here onto the top view. So now after setting this, so just push this top view over here, and you can see still we can just push this and select this. So you can just push this in this way. So make sure you are managing this properly. So how we are going to start is like I'm going to make this, convert it into editable poly first. Let's go into the edge over here and let's extrude it. Let's go on extruding it, its edge. So this is one of the method which we are utilizing it. So make sure you are utilizing both the views. So we can just extrude this up, extrude this both up, go to the top view and just push it inside into the front view. You can just push it in this way. You can go into the vertices, push this up, alright. So I'll just go over here, I'll select this both and I'll extrude it up. So I'll select all of this and I'll just try to extrude it inside. So I'm going to push this up this way and this to be a bit down, this to be a bit down. So select the edges again over here, just shift and drag it. So select this both and just weld it. select it and just weld it. Select the edge again over here, just dragging it just to understand it. So let's go into the side view, just push it in this way, select this, this, this and this, shift and drag to make it a copy. Alt and X, that's for the see-through mode. So if you want, you can use a see-through mode over here. So alright. Now let's go into the vertices. Push it over here. Select this. Push it over here. So you can just select both these vertices and you can just weld it. So make sure this goes up. So this is going in the upward direction a bit. So again, go to the edge, select it, vertices, right click and weld it. Okay. So just push this up. Just push this up. Alright. So definitely we are going to tweak this afterwards in the right manner. We are just blocking it right now. Not a problem. So you can just right click and knob toggle and you can see that what we have done over here. Alright. So very first of all, let's save your file over here. So let's go into file and just save as it. car_1. So you can just go into it and remove the knob toggle. Alt X. So select this over here. Now the next part is like, again I will go over here onto the edge. So select this edges and extrude it over here. Select this edges and extrude it over here. This will go here. This will go here. And let's go into this modeling and use a swift loop. Use a swift loop over here and push this up better. So I'll just push this a bit here. I'll go onto the edge right from the top view and I'll just extrude it up. So this will be here and this is going to be here. So, and in the side view it's going to be here. Alright. So go on with it. So again select the edge and just extrude the edges. Just go on extruding the edges over here. So go on to the vertices. just extrude it. So just push this up, vertices, just scale up it, push this up. So let's rotate it and scale it over here. So go on with the right way. Scale up it, no problem. So again go with the edges, again drag it, scale it, and over here, that's the right way. So again drag it down, scale it, go to the top view. So we have to follow it. So go into the vertices, push this over here, push this over here, this over here, push this over here. So onto the top view, if you see, it should match the reference. That's the most important thing over here. So you should try to match it as max as possible. So if your reference doesn't match, then it's a big problem over here. So make sure you're matching the references. Alright, we'll first extrude it, so we'll just push this in this way, not a problem. So let's go on with it like this. Let's go into the vertices, just drag this down, just drag this over here. So just push it here. So let's go into the edge, and so what we are doing over here is like we are just extruding this stuff. So again go into the edge, again extrude it. Now we have a modifier over here, that's your symmetry modifier, X, Y and Z. Go into the mirror, push it. So definitely we are not done yet, but symmetry will definitely help you out to get that look over here. So let's go into this and just select this edges and just extrude it. Let's make it straight. Just push it on the top. So you can see that whatever we are doing it over here, that's it. So you can just check out with the NURBS toggle mode to check it how it looks like. So as you can see over here, with the help of this symmetry modifier, I have done this start of it. Now what I'm doing is like, let's come out of this NURBS toggle mode over here, and let's go over here. Let's again take an edge. Let's take an edge. Take an edge over here, and let's duplicate it. So what I'm doing is like I'm just scaling it, and from this view I'm just pushing it up a bit. Just drag it, just drag it. So let's push this in further position a bit. So that's how you're going to work it out. So from the front view, I need to push it more up this area, and still this part, excluding this, we can just push this up better. So you can just save your file, and again let's go back to the symmetry mode, and you can see that what we have done over here. That's it. Alright. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching this tutorial.